Hi, Fireflies. Today we're going to talk about our heart gardens. And so, if you need some mind body connection, you're dealing with sadness or grief, you might want to stick around. I'm going to give visualizers and prompts to create this living, beautiful, just bring it to life space. And you can call it your love cave, your heart cottage. I call it my heart garden, whatever you want. It does not matter. But it's supposed to be a safe space for us to drop into. Don't really necessarily recommend it from like a traditional meditation standpoint, because traditionally meditation, we're supposed to have blank space, no thoughts. This is more the times when you want to visualize and have fun and connect with your inner child, your inner teenager, your ego or shadow, or I call it the silhouette. I even have my spirit animals in there, and it's just good fun from a spiritual connection standpoint with the universe. And, you know, like I said, just giving you and your mind a place to drop in. So if we're ready to begin, here it is. So think of a landscape. That is, I bring nature into my body. So I think about my mind as like a majestic mountains with a lake in it. My heart is a garden. I have like 3 different types of landscapes inside my heart. I'm trying to try not to give you details because I don't want to block your creativity, because you just, the sky's the limit. Like if you want your heart garden to be an inside of the volcano and you're allowed to touch the lava, you won't get hurt touching the lava. The lava is love. Like you go ahead and you make that, you know what I mean? Like there's no rules here. And so think of landscapes that you really would enjoy having in this space that you can drop into. So if you're in a meditative and a quiet space, that's the time to do it when you're relaxed. Think of, if you can't think of a landscape, think of colors that you might want in there. When you do have a landscape, like, what kind of trees are there? Is there a bench? Mine's got a pergola. I got a lake in there, pond, really, it's small. But there's stuff in the background, there's stuff in the foreground, there's stuff off to the side. I really try to give it some persona, and I can walk around in it, and like I said, I store everybody in there. So another prompt is to see what kind of door you visualize for your garden, for your heart. And is it made of wood? What shape is it in? Does it have a front porch? Again, you're just giving it life. You're creating this space that feels so good for you to go into. So it's all about what you want. And the other prompt is really like, who's in there? So is it someone in your physical world? My standard operating procedure, SOP, would be always have yourself here and now in there, your highest self, your inner child / teenager, your ego, shadow, I call it the silhouette, and any spirit animals that you want in there. So I have my bear in there, and my bear, me sitting here now, my highest self, my inner child, my silhouette, we all sit on top of one another and meditate in there in front of a fire, and the bear wraps their arms around us. I know I'm getting weird and I don't even care. It's all good. But this is safe space for me. So I can do what I want. We can do what we want. We can do what we want with our imagination. So just kind of thinking of, for my elder millennials, like Sims, like what else can you put in there that's going to make you feel good? You build your Sims world, and give it a name. Like I said, you don't have to use Heart Garden. It can be the Lava Cave, the Love Cave, the Heart Cottage. I don't know. If you have other names, drop them in there. If you have other techniques, I want to hear about it, because this is supposed to be a community for us to share and help one another and uplift one another. And I really hope this does help somebody, because when I started giving nature into my body parts, like I've done this with my digestive system, my legs, like I told you, my brain, it really is cool with the mind-body connection and having like spiritual development in my mind. It just helped me with my visualizations. And there are other techniques that I use to help me get out of grief and sadness in this realm. I will put in the captions, because you all probably don't want to listen to me talk anymore. But I hope you enjoy your heart garden space, and I want to hear what you created if you want to share. And I wish you very much peace and love. And it's tough out there. I get it. A lot of turmoil, and people are going through it, but I am right here. We are right here together, and I am sending massive amounts of love to you.